Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Right now we are in Inferno 8 difficulty, and soon in October 28th or 29th, depending where you live, we will get Inferno 9 essences, which means that all of your loyalty points are going to get converted to legacy loyalty points, which means that the current, the new essences like Inferno 8 essences right now costs 200 loyalty points. These will start costing 600 legacy loyalty points. This is brutal. This is quite a lot, and frankly I have given them feedback a couple of times to reduce this price. 600 actually feels quite a bit. Make it 400, something like that, right? But anyway, the point of the video is soon these 200 costing points, 200 points is going to be 600, and you should never buy essences that cost 600 points. This is actually quite a lot. So you can do a couple of things right now. If you proactively plan when to buy which essences, you can save up a lot of loyalty points combined, legacy loyalty points and loyalty points, right? Because once the Inferno 9 essences come, you won't be having any loyalty points, right? So to save anything for Inferno 9 doesn't make any sense, because that is frankly not possible, right? So what is possible is to cherry pick Inferno 8 and Inferno 9, which essences. And this is the topic of this video: which essences to choose for each of these class, right? There can be some class that you are playing right now, for example Druid, but you also like to play Necromancer, and maybe you have not played Necromancer for a while. So which essences should you buy right now, or maybe save to buy later on, right? So I'll be covering each and every class except Wizard, because frankly I have never played Wizard, so I'm not going to give opinions on Wizard. But for rest of the class, I'll tell you which essences that you should look out for PvP. Basically I'll be covering in the from the POV of PvE, which essences are required to play the current meta build, the key essences for each class that makes the current PvP build what it is, right? It is the key essences for each class, and that is what we are going to cover, so that you can buy right now, or maybe save when the prices of right now Inferno 7 essences are 600, this will become 400. So if it is an Inferno 7 essence, you can basically wait till 29th October and then buy that time, right? So yeah, that is what we are going to cover here: best essences for each class for PvP, or the key essences for each class of PvP for the current meta builds. So guys, first we are going to start with Necromancer, because this is the class that I am playing. Among the Inferno 8 essence, the price of which is going to become 600, I have no recommendation. None of the new essences are being used for PvP. The one that has potential is definitely this one, or maybe the Dark Curse, right? But honestly, no one is using these essences. But if you are a Necromancer, one essence that you might look into is this one: empowers you when is destroyed, because it goes really well with the key essence of the current build. Now, if you are not playing Necromancer and you want to play Necromancer, there are two important essences right now: the helmet essence, the fateful frame, and also the offhand essence, spectral mage, this on the scattered light, right? These are going to give you untargetable mage that attacks everyone in PvP, right? So these are the two important essence that you should get. Both are, I believe, Inferno 7, cost 600 right now. So on October 28th, these are going to cost 400, and that is a good time to purchase these essences using your legacy loyalty points, right? So this is going to be my recommendation. Heads up, I want to give you, a lot of people are complaining about Fateful Frame, that it is very, very good. But I'll tell you something that, maybe they might, nerf, depends what the devs feel. If they have heard, like a lot of people are complaining, if they feel that this is overtuned, maybe they might nerf this particular helmet. So I wanted to give you a heads up before you purchase this helmet. Maybe you can wait till 28th, because you are not going to purchase this helmet anyways before that. So you can check out the patch notes on 20, if they are nerfing this or not. If not, 100% buy this particular helmet and this one. And for the new essences, definitely I'm going to tell you the one that actually looks good is this particular helmet, but it is also not a part of the meta build. So for Necromancer, it is pretty straightforward. Now we move on to the next class, Barbarian, and for Barbarian, the meta is still playing the AI Barb, in which people use the Demoralize. This Demoralize essence, if you don't have it, you should have this one, and Shackled Fate in the armor essence. But what to keep in mind right now for Barbarian is Demoralize. This one is an Inferno 8 essence, which reduces the enemy's damage from Demoralize. 200 is going to become 600 very soon. So if you want to play Barbarian in near future and you don't have this essence, you should buy this essence. It is very good. Now even here, people are playing, this one is very good into increasing damage to bleeding enemies, but right now it is 600. Soon this is going to be 400, and that is when this can be brought. This is also an essence which a lot of people use in PvP, so my recommendation is buy this one right now and wait for this one, Blood Seizure, for some time else, right? This one looks good, honestly, not going to lie. I don't know, I'm not playing Barbarian right now, but I don't see anyone use this one. But this one definitely looks very good. Wrath of Berserker increasing movement speed and reducing the damage. So that is actually looks very good, but it is not in the meta. It looks good, but this one is going to get to 600. So this one is up to you. I cannot make any strong recommendations for this one. So now moving on to the monk class. For monk class, the new essences. Among the new essences, the most highlight is definitely Breath of Heaven. Especially this one, the Inferno 7 essence, can be used while suffering total loss of control and grants you an Absorb Shield. Right now it's cost 600 points, but you should wait, and then it is going to cost 400 points. It is going to cost 400 points on October 29th, right? So this is definitely the highlight. Breath of Heaven, essences around Breath of Heaven. All the essences that are people using, those are older essences, right? So if I go to the loyalty section points here, there is more Breath of Heaven essences for shoulder. There are 2 of them, and both of them look good. But are people playing in the meta build for these essences? I don't think so. People are not playing this one. These are good. Right now in the meta build, it is not present, but if you want a monk essence, which is good, but later on might become very costly, this is the one to get, right? It reduces the critical hit damage, so it is definitely a defensive gem, right? A defensive type of essence. These are the best one in my opinion. There are other essences as well, but none of them are being used or very popular right now for PvP. So my recommendation is going to be this one or the Inferno 7 essences for the Breath of Heaven. Okay, the next class is the Demon Hunter. Now, Demon Hunter is a bit tricky one to, give you suggestions, but still I'll try my best. I also bought this essence. As the one that you need to keep in, eye for is the Escape Inferno 7 essence. It can be used while suffering total loss of control, right? So this is the new Demon Hunter essence. It is very good, right? This one costs 600 right now. So if you want to play Demon Hunter Future, this one's going to get 400 on October 28th, so make sure you grab this one later on. But if you want to play the new build with the smoke screen, this is the essence to get from the armor piece. The smoke screen empowers you to launch grenades at nearby enemies when you move. Honestly, this build has a mixed review. Some people like it, some people don't like it, right, for PvP. So that's the thing with this build. This build requires this smoke screen and this spinning chakram. So if you're looking for that Demon Hunter build where you move and automatically it is going to target with enemies with smoke screen and spinning chakram, these are the 2 essences which are going to get from 200 loyalty points to 600. So if you're looking for play Demon Hunter, maybe you should get these 2. But I want to give you a heads up, these are are having mixed reviews because there's no way to target a particular enemy. It is going to target any enemy, right? But it is still very good. I'll tell you, it is good, but it is not 100% very good build, right? But yeah, this is the new build that a lot of people are playing for Demon Hunter. So the next we go to Blood Knight first. This is the very important class right now, right? And the essence, a lot of people are playing this and it is causing a lot of problems in battlegrounds, and this is because of this essence. Transfusion grants you shield and immunity to knockback. Whenever you do life drain, this is going to give this essence is going to give you shield, and that is why a lot of blood knights right now have a lot of shield. So this is the key essence of this build. Along with there is whirling strike essence right now, counter attack, but this is Inferno 7. This one costs 600 right now, so you should wait for this particular essence. When the price drops to 400, you should buy this one if you want to play blood knight, and you should get this one. Now people are also using abomination. There is an abomination shoulder essence where it is going to make you cost your health to make your abomination stay alive, but whenever you do damage, it consumes it basically heals you for the damage that you do. And that essence is actually not that one, this one, my bad, this one anchored agony, right? But you heal yourself for the damage you deal. So this one is also costing 600. So for blood knight, I'll tell you, it's right now the only essence that you need to look up is Skin Upon Steel. It just costs 200, right? Where is it? It just costs 200. Do I already have it? Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. I think I'm myself is going to buy this one because this one is very, very important right now. And I think this is the one where I'll use my 200 points and get this because the price is going to increase. So this is going to be very important for blood knights. Now we move on to Crusader. Honestly, nothing new. Crusader is using still that old build with the judgment and everything. This one, the Yawning Rose, and for this one also the same builds. Condemn triggers all the damage. So for PvP, I don't think so any new particular essence that is being used by Crusader. But this one is, I found this one very, very good. But this one is an Inferno 7 essence. This is costing 600 right now. It is going to cost 400 later on. So this one is one essence that you can think of to buy, right? So yeah, for Crusader, I don't think so there is any specific recommendation for PvP right now to get essences. Maybe when they get the new Inferno 9 essence, maybe some other essence will become very, very useful. Right now, the build that I'm playing, these are all old essences and the older builds, so nothing to recommend for Crusader. I am so sorry, because you might say this particular Condemn is very good, right? There's a Condemn new essence, this can be good. But is it using people using in PvP? I don't think so. I have not seen anyone, right? So that's my point. This is for PvP focus, right? So I have nothing for Crusader. And now we move on to Druid. And for Druid, there are two essences. The one that everyone using right now, the Werewolf build is doing very good, and that is because of this particular helmet essence, right? This is the new. This is 200 right now, guys. This is going to become 600. So if you want to play Druid, lunge causes you to flicker out of sight, becoming untargetable as you dash forward, damaging enemies along your path. This is the key essence of the new Werewolf build. So this one is definitely the one we should get for your loyalty points. Apart from this, what you need is also the Raven Swarm. Where is it? Oh my god, sorry, my bad. The new Raven Swarm that triggers whenever you use primary attack. This one, Raven Swarm, empowers you, causing your primary attack and skills to conjure ravens. 200 going up to 600 very, very soon, right? So for Druid, these are the two essences that I'm going to recommend that you should look at, right? So yeah, guys, that is the key essences of all the important classes, of all the important builds, right? So that this is going to help you in selecting important essences if you are interested in changing class and trying PvP with another class, right? If you have any queries, you can let me know in the comments below. That will be all for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.